The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, it's easy to get overwhelmed with all the big moments this week in New Jersey high school sports. Dylan Harper and Don Bosco Prep journey south to the Paul VI Winter Classic. Roselle Catholic tries to knock off shore upstart St. Rose at the Heart to Hands Invitational. On the girls' side, University proved it was their destiny to pull off a top 5 upset. On the ice, it's trophy season. We'll show you Summit's overtime thriller in the Union County Championship. Plus, we head to Blairstown for the biggest wrestling duel in America. Blair Academy and Wyoming Seminary square off in a 1-versus-2 national showdown. Do whatever it takes to get a seat and watch another tremendous edition of JSZ TV. Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. Once again, we've got another great week of action from all over New Jersey, from the ice, the wrestling mat, and the hardwood. We're going to get started with basketball. A great north-south showdown. Mike Frankel has that story.
Thanks, Rich. A full day of hoops here at Paul VI High School in Haddonfield, but the marquee game, Don Bosco makes the trip south to take on St. Augustine. Two of the top teams in the state go head-to-head as the Ironmen square off against the Hermits. Don Bosco star Dylan Harper missing a few games with an injury, but he's back in the lineup for this one. First quarter, Harper shoots the three and connects. We're tied at 15 after 1. Second quarter, Harper going back to work for Bosco. Dylan Harper pulls up for another three and drains it. The Ironmen lead by 1 at the half. Third quarter, here come the Hermits. Elijah Brown feeds Samash Bethea. Bethea gets it to go and 1. He scores a team-high 14 points, and the Hermits lead by 3. Harper gets cooking again in a hurry for Bosco, showing off the range from way downtown. Another triple for Dylan Harper, and Bosco leads 39-35 heading to the fourth. The Ironmen take command in the final frame. Harper with the steal. The Hermits commit an intentional foul, but Harper scores anyway. Great composure from Harper as well. He drops a game-high 26 points, 55-48 the final. Harper was having a monster junior season, and after missing some time, he picks up right where he left off.
I think I really just trusted in my teammates. When I came back, my teammates knew that to find me and I was going to find them. So, that was really the main key, and chemistry really helped us. We're going to compete against anyone at any time, We went up, played Camden, Centennial teams like that. So, when we come down here, we're just really showing people that, we're going to come here and compete, and we don't care who you are.
Let's go back up to North Jersey. It's Roselle Catholic hosting the annual Hearts to Hands Invitational. The state's #1 team goes up against St. Rose. Mackenzie Mbako was unstoppable in the first quarter. The Duke commit pours in 15 points with ease. Roselle Catholic has a 19-14 lead through 1. Roselle Catholic's defense made a few huge plays in the second quarter. Simeon Wilcher breaks free. It's a monster jam for the North Carolina signee. Christian Pierre-Louis follows that up with a steal and dunk of his own. The Lions hold a 10-point lead at halftime. It's 38-28. Third quarter, the Purple Roses close the gap. Ryan Ebeling finds Matt Hodge, who takes flight. Hodge led all St. Rose players with 21 points. But St. Rose had no answers for Mackenzie Mbako. The 6'9" forward has gotten hot over the last 2 weeks, and with him playing well, Roselle Catholic will be hard to stop. Mbako drops a game-high 27 points in a 77-56 win. The Lions improve to 7-4 and have a big week ahead with Don Bosco and Bergen Catholic both coming to town in a pair of marquee games. St. Rose takes their second straight loss and they now sit at 14-2.
We have an SEC American Division Top 20 matchup going down at Montclair Immaculate as number 17, 10-4 University taking on the 4th-ranked 10-2 Lions, who won the first meeting this year. Montclair Immaculate would take an 18-12 lead after the first. Closing moments of the second, St. John's commit Tiana Bailey knocks down a tray, and the Lions hold on to a 31-30 lead at halftime. Destiny Bynum Johnson kicking it into another gear as she gives University a brief lead midway through. Bynum Johnson with some fresh cookies makes it 38-30 for Phoenix with 4:29 to go. University ahead 48-44 after 3. Tiana Bailey with a big three-point play to start the fourth cuts the lead to 50-47 a minute in. Bailey finished this one with 17, but that was her only basket of the second half. Montclair Immaculate would find offense in Nyla Garrard, who eventually ties the game at 55 with 3 minutes left. But shortly after Garrard draws her 5th foul of the night, she exits with 15 and University retakes the lead. A solid second half for Destiny Bynum Johnson continued as she adds a pair of free throws for the Phoenix down the stretch. Why stop there? Morgan Marshall driving to the hole makes it 65-58 with 1:15 left. With 20 seconds remaining, Tiana Bailey looks to make it a 2-point game, but the shot won't fall. 68-62 would be your final. Number 17 University upsets number 4 Montclair Immaculate. It's the first time since 2021 they take down the Lions. The Phoenix missing starters in their previous matchup get some revenge as Destiny Bynum Johnson finishes with 24 points and 15 rebounds. Here she is after.
My mindset was I came here to win. I was fighting hard. I didn't want to lose again. We lost to them twice last year. I wanted to come in here, get my get back, do what I had to do, fight hard, never give up, don't put my head down, keep fighting.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com. For the last week, the North Jersey athletics community has been in mourning following the sudden and tragic loss of Devin Willock. Devin was a class of 2020 graduate at Paramus Catholic and played offensive line at the University of Georgia. He played in 15 games this season as the Bulldogs won their second straight national championship. Following a championship celebration in Athens, Georgia last week, Devin and 3 other young adults were involved in a single-car accident. Both Devin and the driver passed away as a result of that crash. I got a chance to meet Devin Willock at the beginning of his senior season at PC, and I was there when he signed his national letter of intent with Georgia. He was a gentle giant living out his dream of playing college football in the SEC. We remember the life of 20-year-old Devin Willock.
I'm looking to make a difference. In 4 to 5 years, hoping to see my name called first round, nothing less. It's a big-time program, and I'm ready for all the hard work that it's going to take to get me to the next level.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
Welcome back to the show. It'll only be a matter of time before the road to the Prudential Center and the state hockey playoffs begin. We have our first county finals in the books. Neri Rodriguez has more from the Union County Championship.
Thanks, Rich. What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here, coming to you from the Union County Hockey Final, where 6-3-5 Summit is taking on 8-2-2 Governor Livingston. And Gio getting on the board early. Anthony Labissi scores with 11:39 to go in the first as the Highlanders lead 2-0. But this save from sophomore Stephen Lewis Selwood proved to be huge for Summit. With 7:25 to go in the first, puck ends up at the feet of Jake Lowry, and that's why he's the captain. Summit down 2-1. Later, what an effort from Nathan Steele. Splits two defenders, and the backhand finish just filled the nerves of Steele as the Hilltoppers tie it at 2-2 with 5:53 left to end the first. We remain at that score throughout regulation and go to overtime. In OT, the shot from Sam Weston deflected, but Keegan Sears on the second chance effort. Golden goal! Keegan Sears, you just brought home the Union County Championship. If you take another look, puck hits off the skate of Jack Staples for a fantastic finish. 3-2 your final. Summit, your 2023 Union County Tournament champs. It's the Hilltoppers' first since 2020. They were down 2 goals to start the first period, but come rumbling back with a pair of scores, and then the overtime goal from Keegan Sears icing on the cake. Here he is after.
I mean, it feels great. I just love this team. I mean, we played a hard-fought game, and props to Gio over there. I mean, it's up top. There's nothing better than this. So you dream of it as a kid, and when you actually get to have it happen, there's just no better feeling.
For the first time this winter, we go across state borders to Pennsylvania. 4 New Jersey wrestlers were crowned champions at the 2023 Escape the Rock tournament at Council Rock South High School in Holland, PA. St. John Vianney's Anthony Knox suffered only 1 loss in his freshman season. It came at last year's ETR final. Knox was a juggernaut in the 121-pound bracket. He had his sights set on gold, facing Gage Patero of Faith Christian Academy of Pennsylvania in the final. Knox controlled the bout from start to finish, winning 9-2 and being named the tournament's most outstanding wrestler. Only a sophomore, his high school resume becomes more and more impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's big. Like, I haven't won. This is probably the only high school tournament I really have competed in and haven't won yet. So it's definitely nice to get the win, but the people I wanted to see here didn't wrestle. So it's a little upsetting, but, you know, I made weight. I showed up ready to wrestle and didn't change anything, dominate all the way through.
Southern Regionals' Matt Henrich reached the 152-pound title match as the 5th seed, facing Nathan Rickards of Malvern Prep. Henrich is a junior committed to Rutgers and is one of the best underclassmen in the state. Henrich has 2 here. He and Rickards will take this match into sudden victory, tied at 3, and it's Henrich who works through the takedown for the win. 5-3 is the final in a gritty victory for the Southern Regional Ram.
There was nerves, but I did have to say, hey, just let it fly out there and stay calm, go out there and just wrestle my match.
St. John Vianney had not 1, but 2 champions on Sunday. Cool customer Jisaiah Queen looks for the first big out-of-state tournament win in his career. At 160 pounds, Queen has a motor that is tough to match. He faces Bekruz Sadradinov of Council Rock South in the title bout. Queen works in a near fall here in the second period, helping him secure a 5-3 victory. The Lancer senior says this win is a preview of things to come.
I mean, it was all of it. Even going down to like the regular matches, all of it is revving me up for the state. So all of this is just the process to get to the, win the states, become a state champion for my first time.
The final bout of the day is an all-Jersey showdown at heavyweight. Number 1 nationally ranked Jimmy Mullen of St. Joe's Montvale tussles with Blair Academy's Carter Neves. Neves showed absolutely no fear going up against the top heavyweight in America. In fact, it was a takedown clinic. Carter Neves, an Ohio State champion last year, upsets Jimmy Mullen 10-7. Neves is a nationally ranked heavyweight in his own right, and he beat Mullen on his own terms.
Yeah, I mean, that's always my game plan, to go out and attack. I knew he wasn't as big, It's most of the kids I wrestle, so I knew it was just going to be a wrestling match. There wasn't going to be strength involved, and he's a very good wrestler. So I just went out and I did what I do, just attack and score points.
Coming up after the break, we have more from Blair Academy as we take you up to Blairstown in Warren County. The #1 national team ranking is on the line as the Bucks host Wyoming Seminary in a duel of epic proportions.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ-Barnabas Health.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. This week we flash back to 2019. Rich Crampanis saw future Rutgers standout Paul Mulcahy lead Gill St. Bernard's past CBA at the Hoop Group Boardwalk Showcase.
Once again, we saw Rutgers signee Paul Mulcahy deliver a sensational passing performance. Everyone around him thrives. Mulcahy with the look to Drew Kania for the lay-in here. Mulcahy has so much creativity when he distributes the basketball. Martini the beneficiary here. Zach Martini had 14 points and 8 rebounds. Third quarter, we saw Mulcahy shift into scoring mode. This step-back three is a dagger. How about this stat line for the senior? 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He does it night in and night out. Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
Hey, welcome back to the show, and welcome to Blair Academy. You're not going to find a bigger high school wrestling match in the country than here tonight in Warren County. Blair and Wyoming Seminary battle for the #1 ranking in the entire country. After losing the opener at 106, Blair responds with a resounding win at 113. Leo DeLuca is one of the nation's best at this weight. DeLuca logs an 18-3 tech fall over Nikos Philippos. Sam wins by decision at 120, and the Blue Knights lead 6-5 through 3 bouts. 2 elite wrestlers meet at 126. Blair's Mark Anthony McGowan and Sam's Luke Lillidahl are 2 former U.S. Cadet World Champions. This is circled as one of the best bouts of the night. McGowan has one of the quickest shots in the country. Here he takes down Luke Lillidahl. We're tied up at 2 through 2 periods. McGowan leads 3-2 with 30 seconds left in the final period, but Lillidahl won't give up. He spins for 2 and the go-ahead takedown. It's a 4-3 decision in favor of Sam, who holds a 9-5 team advantage. Blair responds with decision wins at 132 and 138 to take the lead back. This is 144. Blair's Logan Rosinski actually wrestled at Wyoming Seminary last season. He faces former teammate Smokey McClure. And Rosinski has fireworks in store for the sold-out crowd. He hits a 5-point move, but that's not all. Rosinski gets the pin. The Bucks get big bonus points here. Blair will win 4 straight bouts to take a 20-9 lead on Sam. Now we go to 175. Blair freshman Peter Snyder scores a takedown on Sam's Dom Federici. And Federici, the number 15 ranked 175-pounder in the nation, responds with a takedown of his own. We're tied at 4 at the end of regulation, and we go to sudden victory. Peter Snyder might be a freshman. He doesn't wrestle like one, though. Watch the reflexes. He blocks the shot, spins for 2, and gets the win. Peter Snyder blows the roof off of Blair Academy with a stellar upset. 6-4 is the final in sudden victory. Those 3 team points would pay major dividends as this duel rolls on. Blair now leads 26-14. But hold on, Sim is right back in it. Pins at 190 and 215 right here from Jude Correa erase that 12-point deficit in the blink of an eye. Sem has tied the match. It's 26-26 with one more bout to go. Earlier in the show, we introduced you to Carter Neves, Blair's new heavyweight superstar. He was supposed to face Edwin Laura with the match on the line. But when it's time to go, Wyoming Seminary waves it off and forfeits at heavyweight. The Blair bench is stunned. They get the 6 points and the win. 32-26 is the final. Blair reclaims their spot as the unquestioned #1 team in the nation.
I'm really proud of the team. We dealt with a lot of just injuries and adversity this week, and guys easily could have not wrestled, but they did, and I think they did because they love their teammates, they love their school. And
it was kind of just a battle to like whoever was going to quit first, and I wasn't quitting. So I just pulled it out, I guess. He beat me earlier on in Ironman, and I had to get my get back.
But coming out and the crowd booed me, really fired me up. So I set the tone for the rest of the match.
Reporting from Blairstown, I'm Jay Cook, JerseySportsZone.com.
There's still more to come on this episode of Jersey Sports Zone. Stick around because after the break, we have the top 10 plays of the week. Jersey Sports Zone will be right back.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we, so don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. We still have a ways to go for baseball season, but this week on the recruiting roundup, we focus on an infielder from North Brunswick. Let's get to know Yomar Carreras. Yomar Carreras made a name for himself on both ends of the diamond for North Brunswick in his sophomore year, driving in 19 runs, including 2 home runs to finish second on the team in hits with 39. A shining moment for Carreras came in the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Final, where he belted a triple and made a few key stops on defense to help the Raiders capture their first GMC title over powerhouse St. Joseph Metuchen. Only a junior after high school, Yomar Carreras will lace it up in-state for Rutgers.
Mike Frankel back in Haddonfield at Paul VI High School. It's time now for the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. You know the drill. We collect the very best from the basketball court, the ice, and the wrestling mat. So here it is, the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10. Number 10. Off of the Highland miss, check out Jones as he tips it forward once and then twice. Miles Jones finally able to grab it and lay in 2 more of his 17 points. Mustangs by 21. Number 9.
He wasn't done. Later, Williams working the baseline goes up and under. Are you kidding me? Count it and 1. South Plainfield leads 19-16 with 1:14 to play.
Number 8.
The most critical possession of the game comes here. Manasquan down 1. Detlinger with the rebound. And look at this hustle. Off the miss. Detlinger keeps possession. Fraunheim kicks it to Adams for the lead. No good. But Griffin Lindstrom gets it to Detlinger. He kicks it out to Fraunheim, and that is money. The three-pointer gives the Warriors a 39-37 lead. Third triple of the game for Ryan Fraunheim. He is jacked up, and the joint is jumping.
Number 7.
Roselle Catholic's defense made a few huge plays in the second quarter. Simeon Wilcher breaks free. It's a monster jam for the North Carolina signee. Take another look at Sim's throwdown.
Number 6.
Then, off the face-off, Will Brown lets it rip. Woo! That's a missile. Will Brown's second of the game comes on a vintage slap shot. Brown gets his 13th of the year. Northern Highlands gets its first separation of the game. It's 5-3.
Number 5.
Zamlut set the tone on offense and defense. Here's a big rejection from the senior guard. That gets a rise from the home crowd as Ray Zamlut climbs the ladder for a big denial.
Number 4.
Later, what an effort from Nathan Steele. Splits 2 defenders, and the backhand finish just filled the nerves of Steele as the Hilltoppers tie it at 2-2 with 5:53 left to end the first.
Number 3.
Clayville looking for Josh Ingram, but Terrell Pitts is there. Fresh cookies. And everyone in the house knows what's about to happen, and they still lose it.
Number 2.
Peter Snyder might be a freshman. He doesn't wrestle like one, though. Watch the reflexes. He blocks the shot, spins for 2, and gets the win. Peter Snyder blows the roof off of Blair Academy with a stellar upset. 6-4 is the final in sudden victory. Those 3 team points would pay major dividends as this duel rolls on. Blair now leads 26-14.
And the number 1 play of the week.
In OT, the shot from Sam Weston deflected, but Keegan Sears on the second chance effort. Golden goal! Keegan Sears, you just brought home the Union County Championship. If you take another look, puck hits off the skate of Jack Staples for a fantastic finish.
A reminder that we're posting our content every single day on JerseySportsZone.com, so make sure you check us out for all the highlights and features surrounding New Jersey high school sports. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday with more high school sports action on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, together with RWJ-Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.